So you wouldn't zip line if I
don't
took
give
you.
a damn if it's a bed of feathers. No.
This is a late recording. It was already mid-conversation. Welcome back to a video with Hey It's Anna. So, y'all, I asked him would he zip line over gator-infested water.
And I said I ain't zip lining over shit.
I'm in tears. You want to hear my first zip line story?
Well, there ain't gonna be no zip line story for me. I ain't trusting some skinny little line to hold my fat ass up while I go skimming down to some bitch across some damn who knows what's up under me. Y'all better have a net. Y'all better catch me. No,
What?
I ain't even gonna do it.
What if it's the gators over Lake Talquin, everywhere we go fish?
No.
Gators at Lake Seminole, we went fishing off with the dock.
Absolutely not. They were trying to eat my ass off the dock. I'm looking at butterball. Shit. They thought it was Thanksgiving.
So, whether my dad subscribes to my channel or not, and I know we're not on good terms, we don't talk. Okay, listen. He was the reason as to why I went on my first zipline and had the first so-called zipline experience.
You really went zip? What?
Not a real one.
It's interesting.
So, you know that place over there in Marietta? And it's got this walking trail and this big old pavilion thing. What road is that? Oh my God. It's way out there where your Uncle Robert used to live by the golf course. It's not Madison Park, because that's right there in town.
Anyways, it's some park.
Anyway, past Chipola, the road that you come past Chipola College. At the end of the red light, and you turn left, I think. When you turn right, you go back into town to the library.
Alright, get to the point.
Okay, so you go to this park, and this guy had this robotic thing. You climb the stairs and and hold on to these metal handlebars like bicycle bars, and they had rubber grips on the end. And it was probably maybe pushing it 20 feet long.
What if your hands got tired? Your ass is done.
Well, he said when you get close to the end, make sure you raise your feet so you don't hit the ground. So I climbed.
What kind of bougie ass Jimmy Riggs shit is this? It sounds like somebody threw some posts in the ground with a line on it. Here, go, zip.
That's basically what it was. But it was like a carnival ride. It was a pop-up type deal.
It was what?
It was the moment where you just basically.
Oh my God!
You had to. It's one of those things where you had to be there to witness it.
Look at here. This is some of that redneck ingenuity shit.
Anyway, the stairs.
I hope all y'all watching understand that some of us Southerners wasn't born with all of our Cheerios in the same fucking bowl. Okay.
Well, apparently this guy's Cheerios were outside the bowl, dropped out the box. All right, but so 20 maybe.
I mean, that's like let me go out here to Grandma's clothesline and do a zip line real quick.
That's basically what it felt like, except one side was higher than the other.
What? How does that make sense? They're supposed to be even. You gonna bump your ass on the ground?
Anyway, you climb the stairs to this one end so you can grab the hand.
Over here on the beginning, I'm afraid of heights and I'm looking down about to pass out. And then you zip on down over here and we're at freaking elf height. I mean, what?
So, imagine probably about, I don't know, if I had to think about climbing the stairs, you're probably standing, give or take, no more than 30 feet in the air. All right? Grab the metal handlebars, and with the rubber grips on each side, with the little wheels that roll on the line.
Okay, look, what if your hands get tired of holding your ass up? You wasn't strapped in nothing. You wasn't.
No.
That's dangerous.
Just reach up, grab the handlebars.
To your death you fall.
Well, I wanted to try it, so I did.
I'm glad you can hold yourself up. Ooh,
anyway, I grabbed the handlebars, and he said, before you come down to the end, make sure you hold your feet up.
Hold your feet up in there so you don't have a bump and stuff. Jesus.
It's like hold on to monkey bars and hold your feet up, so that way when you go all the way downhill, you don't hit your butt. Anyway, I grabbed the handlebars and I got on the little tiny aluminum wires and I rode all the way down, held my feet up. Okay, mind you, I am like maybe 120 pounds because going through depression and everything after losing mama. Okay, so I didn't eat. I became anorexic, but I was
going through some stuff. We get it.
So I grabbed the handlebars. I'm on the staircase. I grabbed the handlebars, and he says, "Make sure you hold your feet up on the way down." So I said, "What for?" He said, "'Cause you're gonna hit your butt if you don't." I said, "All right." He said, "Oh, you're gonna break your legs." I said, "Okay." And he says, "Now, when you go to get on the handlebars, make sure you push off, and on the way down, hold your feet up." I said, "All right." So I grab it, I push off, hold my feet on the way down, and I still hit my legs on the ground when I got to the end.
I'm at a loss for words. Just can't imagine. Shit.
It's like getting on one of them little castle things here at the playground at the complex and grabbing bars and riding all the way down to the end.
I'm glad I ain't from here. Oh, Lord. I mean, what thought process was in this man's mind?
I don't know.
Oh, people could get hurt. No, he didn't think of that shit.
No.
He just put it up there and then I reckon tied the other end to the ground or something. Sounds like this is crazy. I've never in my life.
It was all metal
That
rails.
ain't zip lining. That slide your ass down the line and hit the ground. I mean, you know.
I told him it looked like a clothesline with handlebars. And he said, "You ain't got to ride if you don't want to. You ain't got to be rude." And of course, the shit I went through, but like, still, I got on it.
During a carnival or something?
It was just a little setup thing for a little festival. It's like a tiny festival, like kind of like a Penn and Teller donkey, or throw the fish line over the wall to get some little baggy surprise type carnival deal, like little Jimmy rig stuff, like a little, like that festival we went to in Wausau.
So it was about as big as somebody's fucking front yard, and there was like 4 or 5 vendors there, basically.
Yeah.
I don't even think I'd talk about that experience. God damn.
But it was a zipline experience I had to tell you about. To know it's like a mimic the zipline.
And
but I didn't break no bones. I'm good.
That's good. On the old Humpty Dumpty zipline.
I get on.
What else did you do there?
That was about it.
Did you get on the merry-go-round and they called it the Gravitron?
No. I think I ate a corn dog, and that was about it. Or a hot dog.
Oh, no turkey legs there?
No.
Corn dogs and snow cones.
DJ got on it.
He got on the zip line?
Yes.
I know he hit his fat ass. And I can talk about fat people, everybody, because look at me. I'm fat.
That's most of it's your hernia, too.
Yeah, well. A zip line. What if they put a kiddie pool with baby gators under you? Then you'd be zip lining over the gators. Or something.
Well, I did get on the roller coaster at Wild Adventures in Georgia, in Valdosta.
And you crazy for that shit, too.
It's called the Hangman.
I ain't hanging this motherfucker. I'll hang my ass on the bench, sitting there waiting on you to get off.
It was a school field trip, and I want to do my My first roller coaster, I think it was called the Cheetah or something like that.
So when I took y'all to Wild Adventures, you had already been there.
Yeah, it took me a while to remember it. I didn't get to pet the birds until we were on the amusement park side.
Oh. So y'all wasn't on the side, not y'all were on the rides side. Y'all were on the exhibit side.
Yeah.
Well,
I did Hangman, and I forgot what else. Some cheetah or something like that. The jaguar, some kind of rider named after an animal, and it was a roller coaster, and it went up, and then it spun around a corner real fast,
yeah.
and then it went upside down.
No.
And then after I got my nerves calmed down, I want to do it again. But I will never get on that one at Fun Spot again. That rickety one made out of boards.
That was like an old mine shaft cart.
Yeah. Well, it's been my zipline experience story. I hope y'all enjoyed this one.
For what it's worth, anyhow.
But I'm going to take you on the next roller coaster ride.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I'll plop down on my ass on the concrete and cement myself to the ground.
You won't go on a roller coaster with me.
I ain't going on no damn roller coaster.
Please, Christopher.
No. I shall not. Now, you want to go on something like the Scrambler? I'll do that all day long.
What's a Scrambler? Oh, yeah.
Or the Himalaya.
I can do that all day long.
Or the Gravitron.
I can do that all day long. Now they call it the Spaceship 3000.
I've always wanted to be brave enough to try that pirate ship that swings back and forth.
Oh, the Pharaoh at the Peanut Festival.
But I ain't never been on it.
The Peanut Festival is called the Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get on that one too. That make the faster it goes, the better off we are.
Fast is okay. High is not okay.
It goes almost all the way around.
High. No, I'm done, man. Forget about it. Forget about it. Now.
Look, you get in this. Okay, mine, this is like half the measurement. Okay, cut it down the middle. It's a real thin little thing you get in. Many seats. But you get in it, you load it up, and it starts rocking. And then it starts swinging way up here. And then it goes all the way back. And then it tips you like this. And then back.
Yeah.
And at one point you were like this.
No, it ain't.
Swear. Pull up on YouTube. Find the Pharaoh.
I like the things where you lay on your belly and fly.
Oh, the flyers.
Yeah.
Anyway. Look up the Pharaoh.
I most of all like the exhibits and the games.
I'll take you on the Pharaoh.
No, I'll be eating a turkey leg.
Fine then.
You can't even get a turkey leg nowadays at the fair and stuff. Shit costs $20 for a turkey leg.
5 Oreos cost $20. Used to be a whole plate of.
Many packs of Oreos you can get at the grocery store for $20.
That's what powdered sugar is hot. Deep fried Oreos. Anyway, this has been the zip line ride story.
Sorry we've babbled on a little bit here, but some things you just have to, ponder about until you figure out what the meaning of life is.